Doug Kyed here with Zack Cox at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots are playing their all-important third preseason game on Friday. This is kind of a huge storyline every year, that this is the dress rehearsal for the regular season. And that's despite the fact that everyone on the Patriots kind of dismisses that whole idea of it being a dress rehearsal. But there's a little bit more game planning involved. We'll probably see a lot more of the starters on Friday against the Panthers. But on Friday, what are you mostly looking for? What are you trying to take away on Friday?
Well, I'm looking at some of those kind of starting roster battles, I guess you could say that. And on offense, one of the big ones there is wide receiver. Tom Brady played a whole first half in the second preseason game here last week, but the vast majority of his targets and his receptions came to guys that have been here for a while. They were to Julian Edelman, to Chris Hogan, to James White, guys like that. I want to see how he works with Eric Decker, even with Philip Dorsett, who was here all year last year, but really had kind of a backseat role in the offense. Right now, it looks like he's going to have a bigger role this year. I want to see him get that chemistry down with Brady and the other running backs as well, with Jeremy Hill, Mike Gillislee, guys like that. So I want to see how considering we're expecting Brady to probably play into the second half, maybe even maybe even the first three quarters. I want to see who else gets involved in the offense. How about you?
I'm glad you asked, Zach. Cornerbacks I'm looking at, because the cornerbacks were so bad in week 2 of the preseason. Keon Crossan struggled, J.C. Jackson struggled, Jamal Wilt struggled. So I want to see if some of those guys who are nursing injuries can finally come back for this third preseason game and starting to kind of stake claim on roster spots. That would be Jonathan Jones, suffered an injury late last season in the postseason. Cyrus Jones, who tore his ACL last August. Ryan Lewis, who seems to be dealing with a minor injury, because the Patriots have to rely on the guys who are out in the field on Thursday against the Eagles, and they might have some trouble this season. I guess I would throw Duke Dawson, the Patriots' 2018 second-round pick, in there as well. Patriots really need to figure out who's going to be manning the slot this season, because it looks like Eric Rowe, who was their slot cornerback for some of last season, is really kind of locking down one of those boundary corner spots. So Jonathan Jones, Cyrus Jones, Ryan Lewis, Duke Dawson, those are 4 possibilities for that slot role, and someone has to emerge before the summer is over. I suspect it's going to be Jonathan Jones, just because he did play that position a lot last season, but the Patriots will at least give some of those other cornerbacks an opportunity to earn that role in this third preseason game and even into the fourth preseason game. So keep it on NESN.com for all of your coverage of that preseason game against Panthers this Friday.